Yeah, they're out the way.
Oh, wait, should I have put my Instagram? Sorry.
I don't know if you can edit it. No, you're fine. Can you edit it?
Oh, frick.
Yeah, you can.
Know.
I think you should be able to click the little 3 buttons and then it says edit name and headline.
Okay. Oh, 3 buttons. Okay.
Hi, hello, welcome. You're live.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mesa had internet issues earlier, so it wouldn't be an In the Box Office episode if we didn't have some little hiccups before we
She got the handle. She got the handle, so go follow her. I love it.
Me on Instagram.
Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing?
Living the dream, same thing as always. A nap took me out today. Literally, I feel like I have slept for 17 hours and I'm still asleep.
I love a good nap.
Why don't you introduce yourself? We do have a guest this week, guys. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Arielle Sanders. I'm here. I don't know.
We need to set the record straight on how to pronounce her name, you guys. It is not Arielle.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here's the thing. My name is Arielle, yes. But everyone's like, oh, Arielle, like whatever. My whole mom's side of the family calls me Arielle. And my mom never corrected them. And
so this is like generations of problems.
Oh.
We lost your mic. We're doing great.
How about now?
There we go.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so my mom's whole side of the family calls me Arielle. And I go to my cousin's wedding and I introduce myself as Arielle. And one of my cousin's other bridesmaids was like, wait, what? Your name's Arielle? And I was like, oh, yeah, but you can call me Arielle, like whatever.
No, it's your name.
I know, but also when I was in middle school, I corrected a teacher and he yelled at me in front of the entire class. And then I stopped correcting people.
That's a horrible human. That's a horrible human.
No, and L, honestly, he called me Arielle for I want to say the first year and a half of working together.
And you never told him?
No, I was just
wait, how bad was it when you finally told him?
Oh, it was so bad because one of the members at Go, the gym that I go to in Louisiana when I'm there, corrected him. His name's PJ. Shout out PJ. He was like,
you love PJ.
And Elle was like, no, it's not. And I was just standing there and they were going back and forth and Elle looked at me and I was like, yeah, PJ's right. Sorry.
I love that.
Yeah. So
is he like, why did you never tell me?
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So if people ask, I'll correct them. But if they're just if they're Arielle, Ariel, whatever. Ariel's a little different. Arielle, I can be okay. But if someone says Ariel, I'm like, it's Arielle. But yeah.
I have a name that is mispronounced all the time and I correct people daily. I'm like, it's my name. You're going to say it right.
Yeah, I should probably have that attitude.
I do not. Yeah. People will call me Katie. My real name's Caitlin. And I've gone by Kate, but sometimes people will call me Katie, and I'm like, that's just not it. But I will not say anything. I'll just continue to let them call me Katie.
Hang out with me, and I'll be like, no, this is how you say their name because it's your name.
Yeah, maybe you just need to follow me around and be like, yeah, this is Arielle.
Yep, that'll be me. Every competition from now on, I'm gonna be like, say it right.
Yeah. Hey, Tega.
So this weekend, speaking kind of Tega, you competed this weekend at Beetle Extravaganza, right?
Yeah.
Was that your first time competing there?
Yes. I had heard of it because Scuds did it last year. And my friend Jessica, who I did beach brawl with last year, she did it. And so I had heard of it, but I didn't really know that much about it. And then Brute was doing kind of an activation type thing. And Elle was
you want
to go to Puerto Rico to compete. And at first I was like, I don't know. Like, I was kind of thinking about doing like Crash Qualifier and doing Crash. And then he like was like, let's go to Puerto Rico. And so I was like, okay. And so did that. It was really fun. It was awesome. It was really cool to meet the Puerto Rican CrossFit community because it's just like, Puerto Rico is America, but it's just like a different group of people. So that was really cool. And Luisa, who like runs the event, she was awesome. Just like really held it down for us. Like it was really great. So Bad Bunny was not there. I wish. Shout out Bad Bunny.
We have to wait for the Super Bowl for that, unfortunately.
Yeah. We had like I do Brew class programming, and in my 515 class, they did like a team 333, and all of them were like, play Bad Bunny. And I was like, got it. Boom.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, they played a little bit of Bad Bunny, but it was mostly like 2000s reggaeton. And like my babysitter growing up was Venezuelan, so like I knew like all the songs. Like
that's amazing.
Like Daddy Yankee and like Don Omar and
hell yeah.
So that it was like really fun. It was really loud, but it was awesome.
I think I had heard of that competition because I think Tola did it last year.
Yeah, he did it this year too.
And I'm trying to think of who I saw. I feel like there was other people last year, and I had never heard of it until then. And then I saw a bunch of you guys from Brew showed up. There was Fee was there, Ty Jenkins was there.
Yeah, it was me, Fee, Ty Jenkins, and Janie Chevry.
Did you guys all stay together? I like was trying to follow along on you guys' stories. Was it like a brew house?
Yes, we had a brew house. It was fun. Janie and I were roommates. It was a good time.
There was one video I saw, I think it was Matt, like doing a question and answer on his Instagram story or something, and I could just hear girls giggling in the background, and then it panned, and it was you guys.
Yeah, me and Janie, we were just like giggling together all weekend. So
that's so awesome.
The Brew Bungalow.
Oh, that's a good name. I like that. We should call it.
Yeah.
So congratulations on podiuming, getting on the podium at this competition. Did you think that was going to happen? Was that the goal?
Oh, can't hear you.
I'm going to disconnect from my phone and only connect through this.
Nope.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, sorry. I mean, like the goal is always to get on the podium. I was not thinking, like I wasn't like, oh, I'm definitely getting on the podium this weekend. I never go into a competition thinking like that. It's definitely like a cool thing that happened and like definitely a goal, but I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. And like, although the field was like small, it was really stacked. Like,
yeah, it was.
Obviously like Fee, Hannah, Janie, she did World Fitness Project both times. She just got an invite to Copenhagen
today.
Yeah, like almost made the games through last chance qualifier. Then Alexia Williams has competed at the games before. Maria Quintero has competed at the games like this past year. Scuds, just OG like competitor. Who else? Sarai, she like has done semifinal. Like it was just like a stacked group of girls. So I didn't go thinking like I'm gonna podium, but I was like, let's not get last. Which like is not it's not probably the best attitude to have, but
I was about to say, what does Elle say about that?
He doesn't like that attitude, but we're working on it. So
what do you think kind of aligned to have a really good performance this weekend?
Honestly, I don't know because I made a lot of mistakes on the floor. And I like came out way too hot in a lot of things. And like, I guess sometimes it like paid off a bit, but it didn't pay off in like the way I wanted it to. But I just got a little bit more confident throughout the weekend. Like the first day I was really like doubting myself and just not like I was locked in, but I don't know. Like sometimes the first day you just gotta like feel it out and see like, oh, who's here? Like what's happening? And I need to get better about just like right from the jump, like believing myself, because I think that would have helped me a lot more. But yeah, just like a lot of learning throughout the weekend. I wouldn't say anything specifically like aligned, but just gaining confidence throughout the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was there, I remember when you were at WFP in Mesa, I think it was, I forget the actual workout, but it was the Echo Bike workout, and you called it. You're like, this is going to be my workout, like a home run, and you won that event, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Was there an event this past weekend that you were like, I cannot wait to get on the floor and do this, or were they all kind of hope to see how it goes?
I thought I was going to win the rope climb one. So I was like, let's get it going. Like, let's go, like go out hot. And I knew that I needed to get to the burpees. It was like 6 rope climbs, 24 hang power cleans, 4 rope climbs, 100-foot front rack walking lunge with 125, and then 2 rope climbs, 24 burpees, I think. And I knew I needed to get to the burpees before, like way before Janie and Fee. And I was like, if I can do that, like I can win this. And
how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Okay.
Yeah.
So taller for CrossFit. Yeah.
Yeah. Not as tall as Hannah, but I'm 5'8".
How tall is Hannah?
Hannah's 5'9", but she feels like 5'11". Like,
yeah.
So when I saw, now we're getting sidetracked, but when I first started following you on social media, I was like, oh, she's definitely 5'11", because I'm 5'11". Your legs are
my
so
legs,
long.
it's crazy. Okay, I didn't realize how long my femurs were, or just how long my legs were. And Elle was like, come here. And I was like, okay. We stood next to each other, hip to hip. Our hips are at the same place.
I do this all the time.
Like 6'4". Like, I'm like, what's going on? Like, that's crazy. So
when I saw you in person, and I was like, oh, she's not as tall as I thought. And I think I saw you say somewhere that you're like 5'8" or somewhere around there, but you got long legs.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Kate, we have the same hip height. We did that. And I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
I just have insanely long legs, so I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew you needed to get to the burpees first. Sorry, I interrupted. Keep going.
To the burpees first, and then I got to the last 2 rope climbs, and I was like, I'm not feeling so good. Like, and then Hannah got off the rope before me and just got to the barbell to do the burpees before me, and she just edged me out a little bit. That happened like maybe 3 times. Like I was like ahead, and then Hannah's like, oh, nope. Like, so just like learning how to. I mean, I know how to pace, but like being
under pressure and in competition. Yeah.
You guys looked like you had so much fun. I was looking at all the pictures of you 3 girls, and like the pictures of you and Hannah were so cute. I was like, I kind of have FOMO, and I kind of wish I was there.
Yeah, no, it was so fun. I love competing with Hannah. She came to a camp that Elle hosted in, I think, January of 2024. We had like a all girls camp, and she came, and it was just so fun to like hang out with her. I had met her before that, I think, but just spending that weekend with her, it was super fun.
We had her on a couple months ago, and she was the best. So cool, so smart. Like, she was awesome to talk to.
Yeah. And then she actually came to Charleston, and I went to dinner with her and her boyfriend.
Oh, that's so fun.
Caitlin. It was awesome. Yeah.
I watched her episode before I did this.
Oh, you were prepping.
I was like, I'm about to watch your episode to prepare. And she's like, oh my God, I talked so much. I was like, I'm about to do
no, it was perfect.
So you're good.
It was great. How long? One of my favorite things about your social media is you and Elle's relationship. And
Kate literally sent me the video of y'all singing on the beach or whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, this is him not singing, but it was so funny.
Mesa doesn't have TikTok, and I don't even know if I follow you on TikTok, but your stuff always just comes up on my feed, and it is a gold mine. If you guys are not following,
the number of times Kate has been like, I have to send you this video Arielle posted, and I'm like, send it.
I love TikTok so much. I just post like whatever on there. Like, it's so fun.
I know. We know.
You're like so unserious on there, but like in the best way. You're just like chilling. And I I love to watch it. You're my favorite person on TikTok. It's great.
Thank you so much.
It's great. But you post a lot of stuff about you and Elle, and you post about it on Instagram too.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you guys been working together now?
I've been working with Elle since the end of May of 2022.
Okay, a good amount of time.
Yeah, so a decent amount of time.
How did y'all get connected?
So I was looking for a coach and I was just doing like all the research. I had talked to a couple of coaches and it just like, I don't know, like either didn't pan out or it wasn't a good fit. And I found this case study that he wrote on Ryan Souter, which is one of his athletes that he took to the games. And just the way that it was like written out, it was like so like logical and practical and easy to understand. I was like, I think I want this guy to be my coach. So I just like researched and then I DM'd him. And it's so funny. Like, I think last year he like was like, let's go look at that DM. And it was like so formal. It was like, hello, my name is Arielle Sanders and I want to be a CrossFit semifinal athlete. Like just so like,
I love it.
These are my weaknesses. Like, da, da, da. And he's like, okay, let's get on a call. So got on a call. And I was like, I want to go to semifinals. And he's like, I don't know if that can happen. And I was like, okay. Like, and then like, we just started working together and, yeah.
Where do you live at? Do you live close to him?
So I live in Atlanta. But I will
go CrossFit in like Louisiana.
It's in Baton Rouge. Yeah.
Okay.
So I live in Atlanta and I go to CrossFit Identity in Atlanta. But for the season, for the past 2 years, I've gone to Louisiana and gone to go in Baton Rouge. So that has been really cool. The first time that I went there was for quarterfinals in 2023. And I like made this joke to him, like, oh, like I should move here or like something like that. And then he was like, Kelsey might move here. And I was like, okay. And then like kept talking about it. And then Kelsey and I ended up going there for like 3 weeks in the fall of 2023. And we like lived in Elle and Victoria's house and like trained and like, it's just like eat, sleep, train, work a little. And then we left for like 2 weeks and then we came back and we stayed with them again for like another 2 weeks. And then when we moved back, we both moved in with people that go to the gym.
Okay.
Go. Yeah.
I think that's how I originally started following you, is through Kelsey, I guess.
Yeah, that's so funny because I met one of the Brute coaches, Jeff Cooper, and he was like, oh, you're the girl that's always in the background of Kelsey's videos. I was like, dang, okay, that's how people know me. All right. Like, I mean, I love Kelsey. Kelsey, I love you. But
no. Kelsey's the girl in the background of your videos. It's fine. We'll play with that.
I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Were you guys, I saw that you were on her bachelorette party. Were you guys close before you guys spent all that time together? Were you guys friends before that?
No, like we were like internet friends. Like we had like talked on Instagram and stuff, but we got like really close during that time that we were living at Elle's house. And then like when you spend a season training with someone, you just get close. Yeah.
I think that's so cool you got to stay with Elle.
Yeah.
Like how fun, and something I feel like a lot of people probably don't get to do with their coach. Is that why you think you guys are so close now?
Maybe, yeah. I thought that experience was awesome. Just like, it was a lot, like, just cause it's like train and then you come home and you're talking about training and then you like can't escape it, but it was great. And I'm like super grateful for that period of time. I feel like, yeah, that's probably like how we got close. Like, we're like friends. So it's like kind of hard sometimes. Cause it's like, are we wearing the friend hat or like the coach hat? And like, his wife will be like, you guys fight like brother and sister, like, and we kind of do, which sometimes that also makes it hard, but just spending a lot of time in the gym and outside of the gym. And I would say like the first year I was in Baton Rouge, I I mean, I had friends there, but I have more friends there now after going there a second year. So spent a lot of time with him and his family and his kids. So yeah.
I love that. How
Yeah.
fun.
So I feel like just being like on the outside, Elle is like an enigma. Nobody knows anything about him. He's this
Oh
like
my gosh.
phenomenal coach. I feel like he's literally, like he was at, WFP, and he's just like walking around silent. I never see him talk. I don't know. But then he like produces these phenomenal athletes. Like what do you think it is that makes him this like really good coach? Because I feel like nobody knows.
Okay, this is so funny because one time he was like, I want like no one to know who I am. Like I just want to like, he's gonna probably be mad at me for saying this or whatever. He's like, I just want nobody to know
Clip
who I
this for sure. Clip this.
like I just want to be like behind, like I want to be like I'm the like engine of a machine, and like nobody knows who I am. So like
Okay, well it worked. That's
correct. Probably like
so
like that probably makes him happy.
You really don't see him like hee-heeing with anybody like when we've seen him in person, and he is just like there, like that.
And he's like such a presence because he's like a tall, big dude. And I'm like, I didn't see him talk once. Like,
he's like
what
a
do you think? What do you
bodyguard.
think makes him such a good coach?
He's really smart, and he knows how to apply a lot of like training principles to things, and he knows how to make people really strong. And then he knows how to like, I don't know, it's like so weird. Like I'll be like, oh, like think back to like how bad I was at something, and then like the things that we've done to like get me there. And he also will admit like, he's like, I don't know everything, so this might not work. And sometimes I feel like athletes don't want to hear that. Like they want to hear like, this is going to work. This is what, but like you have to try different things. So,
and different things are going to work for different athletes, right?
Yeah, that is also true. So like something that works for me might not work for somebody else. So
for Kelsey, who's in the background of your videos.
Yeah. No, that's true. We're just very different. So yeah. I don't know. He's just really smart. He won't say that he's really smart, but he's very, very smart.
I can see that. Last year you competed at NorCal, right? You went to semis for NorCal. There's been a lot of talk about whether NorCal should be a semifinal event, because I think they are again this year. Did you love it? I know it has weird programming, right? It's going to be much different. Why did you pick NorCal, or that's just kind of how it played out last year?
That's just kind of how it played out last year. I did not have historically not the greatest open athlete. I did not have the greatest open last year, so I missed out on TFX. And then online semis were right before TFX, and I was like, hey, are you guys backfilling from online semis? Because that's what Syndicate was doing. And I knew that I could make it that way. And they were like, no, it's too close. And so missed out on TFX. I had done the NorCal qualifier before the open. And that's just how the cookie crumbled. And so went to NorCal. It definitely felt like, have you guys ever been to Beach Brawl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it kind of felt like Beach Brawl vibes.
Like chaotic?
Yeah, kind of.
I'll say it. I know you don't want to, but I'll say it.
Kind of. There were just some things that I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like, I didn't know that. Like, for instance, they didn't know how big the handstand square was going to be for the pirouette in the briefing on Thursday, and we're going to start competing on Friday. So stuff like that. Which is like
a huge debacle about the floater and the like.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm actually on the other side of the debacle because I did really well in the push. And so I was like, they were like, oh, there's a rumor it's going to be half the points. I was like, no, like, please, no. So I wish that they could have figured out a way where like either all the guys went on one truck, all the girls went on one truck, or like you push one truck and then you rest 20 minutes and then you push the next one or something like that. I don't know. Cause I was like, this is great. Like, yeah.
I'm not up to date on like what the qualifying process is going to be for next year if they've come out with that. Obviously, if you have to do it, I'm sure like if that's the only way to qualify, do you think you would choose to do NorCal again?
I mean, I would definitely be open to doing it again. Yes. I'll probably do the qualifier. The qualifier's in January. This thing is January 9th to the 25th, I think. So
it's kind of soon. I remember I saw Brittany Weiss maybe did a team or partners a few years ago or something there, and they had like a log worm or something. And I remember I'm from Illinois, so like we don't have anything cool like that. And I saw that, I was like, oh, that looks so fun. And then like the more I've kind of watched it, I was like, oh, now that it's a semifinal, I kind of get it.
Yeah, it just makes it hard. And I think that's what makes like this process hard the way that it is. It's like what my understanding is that the events are in charge of the programming, and so it's like not standardized across. So I think that makes it difficult, and then you have to be like careful about where you're choosing to go because you want it to play to your strengths. So we'll see what happens.
Is there any other big competitions that you're trying to go to next year?
I mean, I want to see like what's going on with WFP. I've heard that it's like very close to quarterfinals. I'm not doing Lollapalooza this year. I'm not doing TFX. Just gonna chill out probably. I feel like I not competed a lot, like not as much as like Hannah or somebody.
Yeah, but nobody competed as much as Hannah.
Yeah, but I feel like I want to feel really good going into quarterfinals, and then really good going into like whatever semifinal I end up at. So yeah.
How did you feel like your experience at WFP was?
I really liked it. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was cool how like I didn't feel like being in the challenger division was like poo-poo. Like, you know, I don't know. Like sometimes I've done RX at Lollapalooza, and like I was not nervous that it was gonna feel like that. And not that RX at Lollapalooza feels bad, but it felt kind of like the same as like I didn't feel like lower or like less than, if that makes sense.
100%.
That Lollapalooza is so interesting. We just had somebody from our gym qualify for the intermediate division, but he was like, well, I don't want to do it unless I can do RX early. I'm like, it's so hard.
It's so hard. It's so hard. I made elite last year, barely. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm on top of the world. Like this has been like one of my goals since I started CrossFit. Like, and then you get there and it's like so hard because you're getting your butt kicked. Like it's a very tough competition.
It's stacked.
Yeah.
Are you
qualifiers are hard.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to Lollapalooza, just not compete?
I don't know. Maybe.
You should go.
I mean, maybe there'll be a Brute bungalow. Who knows?
I go hang out in the Brute bungalow. Yeah.
I love it.
I saw somewhere you have a full-time job and train full-time.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you do for work?
Yeah, sure. I'm a user experience designer. So I design like mobile apps and websites and stuff. I work for like a design innovation consultancy. So we're contracted with companies, and we'll work with them for anywhere from like 6 weeks to like maybe 3 years sometimes. So it's remote, so that's really nice in terms of like balancing work and training, but it definitely does get tricky sometimes. I was supposed to go on a work trip right before going to Puerto Rico, so I was gonna go on a work trip from Monday to Wednesday and then leave Thursday for Puerto Rico, and then my work trip got canceled.
Best time for a work trip to get canceled.
And I was like so happy. Like when they told me, we were like in a meeting and they were like, Arielle, have you left yet? And I was like, no, like I actually moved my flight back because I need to pack. I'm like a little bit stressed, like whatever. And they were like, don't go to the airport, it's canceled. And I just started laughing. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to mute myself right now because like,
this is the best news of my life.
Yeah, it was the best news because then I got to leave for Puerto Rico on Wednesday. I got to get a massage on Tuesday. Like everything just like lined up and it just worked out. I wrote this note in my phone that I found after the competition and it was like about how anxious I was, but everything was going to work out and like just like brain dumping. And it's
I love it.
Literally you were crashing out for nothing. It's fine.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What does your training schedule look like then with work? Do you have double days and you go before and after, or what's that like?
I do double sessions. It really depends on what's going on with work, but normally like I'll work in the morning and then I'll eat, and there's like an office at the gym. And so like I'll work in that office, train during lunch, work some more, train after. Like it's just like basically like work, eat, train, like yeah. So I just like pack all my stuff and go to the gym for the day. And my off days are Mondays and I run on Thursdays. So I try to like, if I can, like get as many meetings as possible on Mondays and Thursdays so that like I have a little bit more flexibility on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. But yeah, I doubt anyone from my job will watch this podcast, but like nobody really knows that I like I'm trying to be like a full like a professional CrossFit athlete like outside of work. And sometimes people will like ask me about my hobbies and I'll just be like, oh, like I watch Netflix, like, but then I'll meet them in person.
I watch Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I meet them in person and they're like, oh my gosh, are you like what? And I'm just like, and I also before this work trip, I was trying to find like baggy clothing that I could wear so that like nobody would say anything or like
why do you not want people to know?
I'm so glad you brought this up.
I just like don't want to be like the center of attention in a work meeting. Like that just feels really odd. Because people like, okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Tell us.
People, if you see a really fit looking man somewhere, people are not going to be like, oh man, like you're so fit. This is just my opinion. Disclaimer.
No, I love this. Tell us.
If you see a really fit man, like you're not going to be like, oh my God, that man is so fit. Or like there are men in the men's field that are professional CrossFit athletes and you see them on the street and they just like look like a fit man. Like it's not, but when you see a fit woman, it's like, oh my God, like
what do they do?
Can I touch your arms? Like, what are you eating? Like, what's your workout routine? Girl, I need to work out with you, like that kind of stuff. And it's like, please, like, I just want to work and not be the center of attention here. And like, yeah, it's just weird. So I was trying to find like baggy sweaters and stuff. I made a TikTok about this.
I saw it. It was literally on my list to ask you because
she told me about this. She was like, we have to talk about this, and you brought it up, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect segue. It is like I talk all the time about women, especially like who work out in workout clothes, go to the gas station. What a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because every single person that you come into contact with is like, and it's usually nice, right? Like, oh, you look really great. But then they're like, where do you work out? What do you do? How much can you bench? And it's like, I'm just trying to get an energy drink. Like, just be left alone.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't mind the attention at the gas station. At work.
Like, give it to me there.
Yeah. You know, like, I like a little validation. Like, hype me up. But at work, I'm just like, please, like, do not look at me.
I get that. And I would feel so uncomfortable in like business casual clothes.
Yeah.
Because they don't usually fit us correctly.
Very well. It does not look good. Yeah. So I was like trying to find sweaters where you couldn't see like this, like the tricep, like, and then that like kind of like it's like you don't see like my traps. And I think it worked for one of the outfits that I was planning on wearing, but I didn't get to wear it, so I'll save it for next time.
I was gonna say, are you returning them or are we?
Oh no. Some of them
we found them. We're keeping them.
Yeah. You got to keep the stuff that works. Maybe even repeat it a couple of times.
Have them on deck just in case.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure there's some people at work that know this, right? Or know something. Like, are they surprised that you're able to do all of those things?
Yeah, one of my coworkers was like, I just don't understand how you have like the motivation to do this. And it's like, I don't have the motivation. I've just created like a system.
Yeah.
And like, it's just like, this is the system that I do, and I don't think about it. And if I start to think about it, then I don't want to do my training. Mm-hmm. But I do love training, but like on the times where it gets hard, it's like, this is the system, and like, this is what we do. So yeah.
Do you said like one or two people know what you do at work, like in terms of CrossFit, or no?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of my coworkers follow me on Instagram, but we never like talk about it. So I'm like, okay, you're cool. Like,
you didn't ask.
Yeah, but there was this one woman that she was like, Arielle, like, you are just so strong. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I literally was like, because she had obviously like looked at something on the internet, but I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, how do you just like work out so much? And I was like, oh, I just work out before work.
Downplay it.
Yeah, I just kind of like, yeah. So
what do you think's like the appropriate way? I'm digging into this a little bit. If someone is like very impressed, right? Because I feel like probably most people are coming from a good place. It just
totally.
Like, so what is a good way? Do you think if someone saw that to like, do you think they just don't bring it up? Or like,
no, I mean, they can bring it up. I'm the problem, okay?
No, but I get it.
Yeah.
Like, obviously not to the extent, because I'm not an elite athlete, but I understand like being a female who's muscular and lifts weight. This is like a very common thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think something that people have done in the past where I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. Like, is when they're like talking about like, I know how hard you work. Like, I can see how hard you work. So it's about like your character and work ethic and like that kind of thing rather than like your body.
I love that.
But I like people. I'm not saying like don't compliment women's bodies. Like don't do this. Da, 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 da. Like compliment people. It's just like sometimes in a work setting, for me personally, that's not what I want.
For sure.
Yeah,
I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
I have been wondering, since I do follow you on TikTok, if there's an update on the guy on Strava.
Oh my
I don't even have TikTok, and I'm in the know. So no, it's amazing. It's
oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, we're ready.
It's really not that exciting, but like he was liking my runs, I was liking his runs. Like he commented on my run, I commented on his run. Like it's going back and forth. I hope that he does not see this. Like there's no way. But
there's no way, right?
There's no way. So Amber, she is also a Brute coach and she owns Go. We are very close, and I told her about Strava Man. And she's like, you need to message him. Like, do we message him yet? Do we message him? And I'm like, no, I'm shy. Like, please, no, like, stop.
Wait, I love this for you. This is, I like
eventually I messaged him and I was just like, hey, like, if you ever want to run slowly, let me know. Cause he's like fast, like, and he runs a lot. No, Tega, do not drop the man. I can't believe I'm talking about this. Like, this is so embarrassing.
No, I love it.
But and so then we like messaged back and forth a bit, and I was like, I'm going out of town next week, but like, let me know. And he was like, I'll let you know. So like the ball's in his court. If he doesn't come back, like it's totally fine. I'm gonna be okay. But
but like if he does come back and this is how you meet your future husband, this would be the best thing ever.
Like I will, yeah. So
this is the best meet cute of all time.
Yeah, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Like the hopes are low, you know?
You know that, like, you know, those groups that it's like they're like Facebook groups and it's like, help me find this person. I saw them and we need to put that on there.
No, you guys don't need to do that. Like you don't need to do that. Okay, but let me say that how this happened, because
I need the full story.
We don't have context from the TikTok. Okay. So
I'm sad.
I go to the track and I see this man and he's with like his friend or something. And I'm like listening to him talk and I'm like, oh, wow, like this man is very attractive. He has a very attractive voice. And he's wearing this shirt. It's like a Danish running brand that my friend Nicole is sponsored by. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go up to him and I'm going to be like, how do you know about this brand? My friend Nicole is sponsored by this brand.
Perfect way to talk to him.
Right. Because I'm trying to do this thing where like if I think something, I just say it to people instead of just like keeping it inside.
Love
which
that.
has been actually helping me a lot, be a little bit more outgoing and just like talk to people. So I'm about to do that. And then him and his friends start running. And I'm like, okay, I'll start running too. Then I finished like 5 or 6 miles of like running intervals. So I wasn't running for a short period of time. This man and his friend are still running. And I'm like, okay, you guys need to freaking chill. And so then I like go and stretch. And I'm like, if he comes over here, like when I'm done stretching, like I'll say something.
Mesa, you just went, oh, there we go.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'll say something. And he didn't. So then I text Amber about it and she's like, go back. Like, you need to go back. And I'm like, no. And so then I go home. I like make this TikTok because I open up Strava and Strava puts us in a running group together. So Strava thought we were running together. So then.
Wow. So Strava's the real matchmaker.
Exactly. Is it a dating app? Maybe. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Strava Island. I love it.
And so then I see that we're like in this running or this run together. So I was like, okay, I'll just like go like his run. So then he liked my run, followed me on Strava. I followed him back. Then we were just like going back and forth for a little bit. But yeah. So that's
This
like
is
how it started.
This is the plot of a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, somebody's probably gonna steal this and like write a book or a movie.
Yes.
Honestly, that was a way better answer than I thought we were gonna get because
That
I
was
thought
amazing.
it kind of stopped. You guys like follow, I don't know. I don't have Strava, so I don't know how it works.
No,
but
it's fine. It's but like who knows? It might not be anything, and we'll just be like running friends or something. Which like,
or it might be your future husband. You never know.
Maybe, but I hope this is so. You guys like get people to say stuff, okay?
We did nothing. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It just like it feels like we're on FaceTime. I'm like,
I love it. Wait, I have one more social media question, but I think this one is probably less personal. What is this like Asian restaurant you want to be? Because I need to understand this also.
Okay. Bachan's is this Japanese like teriyaki sauce. And
yes, I know. Oh, I know what that is. They sell it at a coffee shop in my neighborhood.
Yeah, they have it at Whole Foods. They have it at Costco. Like all this stuff. For some reason in the spring, I was having like chicken ick, like food ick. I did not want to like eat anything, and I was like, you know what? I'll just try Bachan's. Like, it'll be great. I like try Bachan's and I'm hitting my macros, like your
life's changed.
Like I'm just like, I'm getting after it. I'm able to like eat my food. I'm trying all the different flavors, like whatever. So then I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to start tagging them and stuff. Like,
hell yeah.
I love Bachan's. Like I'm going to hype them up, like whatever. And so then they'll like repost my stuff and they'll be like, yeah, Arielle, like da 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 da.
Oh my God, I love this.
I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, and
sponsor me, thanks.
Recently they had a giveaway and it was like this bento box, but on top of it was this t-shirt. And the t-shirt was so cool. I was like, I need that t-shirt. And if I'm going to commit to trying to win a giveaway, I'm going to commit to trying to win a giveaway. So I think I tagged like 200 people in this post, like to the point where like my friend, like one of my friends from high school, his name is Ben. He was like, oh, I want to win this. And I was like, no, stop. And then he starts tagging people too. And then I messaged Ben and I said, did you win? And he goes, I did. And I was like, no, you didn't. And then I messaged Bachan's.
So that's who gave you the shirt.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And then I messaged Bachan's or Try Bachan's on Instagram. And I was like, excuse me, like, did Ben Barnhart win this? And they were like, no, he didn't. And I was like, he lied. But it was good because like, I didn't want him to win, and like I'd rather both of us lose than him win, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, because then it's unfair.
Yeah. So then I was like super sad because I also found out during the like after I tagged all those people that the shirt was not included in this box. And I was devastated. And then I posted, oh my God, that would be I posted about it, and then they responded to me with laughing emojis. And I'm like, you guys are really laughing in my face.
They're mocking you.
Yeah, they're mocking me. And whatever, I carry on, keep posting about them. And then today, my friend Adam, who I run with a lot, he was like, I have a surprise for you. And I was like, what? And I was in a bad mood because my necklace had just broken, which is another story. I can talk about it in a second. But my necklace had just broken. And so I was really like sad and kind of frazzled. And he was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like freaking out. And then I posted that on Instagram and I was like hyperventilating in the background of the video, as I do. And then I tagged them and I was like, who needs Bachan or like to win a giveaway when you have friends like Adam Mincy? And then they responded and they were like, oh, they were like, we love this saga, Arielle. Like, please send us your information. We want to send you something. And I have been like up their buttholes, like trying to get stuff. Okay. So it ended great because Adam got me that shirt and they're going to send me something. So
I need to know what they send you because this is like,
oh yeah, I will be posting about it.
Yes, we need the full story. I feel like it's so funny. You lost, but you might have won something better.
Yeah, I did lose.
Their message was so funny because they were like, don't worry, there's going to be other giveaways. And then like you kind of got what you wanted and they're like, oh, we'll send you something.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Like, why do you guys do that in the first place? Like they had this keychain and it was just like the cutest little keychain with the sauce inside. And I was like, how do I get this? And they were like, it's a giveaway. And I was like, okay. I just wanted them to send it to me.
You're like, I'm not really good at those. If you
clearly. So yeah, but my necklace broke today, and that was just tragic.
Let's hear about it. You want to tell us about it?
I got this necklace in Mexico, and it has like starfish and like a turtle, and it's just like it kind of looks like a child's necklace, honestly. But I loved it. And when I first got it, Elle was like, "You wear necklaces now?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. Like this is my necklace." And so, like, out of spite, I wore it every day because he was like, you wear necklaces now? And so, like, I just kept wearing it. And then, like, I love it. Like, I was like, oh, I love this necklace. Like, and people would be like, oh, I love your necklace. And I'd be like, I got it in Mexico. Like, whatever.
Elle hates it.
Yeah. And so then today, I was getting dressed to go to the track and I, like, put my shirt on and I just hear, like, all this tiny beads fall on the floor. And it was this really weird feeling because I was like, what's happening right now? Am I glass and I'm falling apart? Like, it was so weird. Like, I was like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what's going on. And then I like looked down and I was like, no. And then I was so sad. And I actually texted Elle. I said, something terrible happened today. And he said, what was it? And I sent a picture of the necklace broken. And he goes, thank God.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm crying. This is amazing. I'm very confused that you like have a tactic to be more outgoing. I don't think you need one.
No, I think you're doing okay.
Well, like we are on, this is like FaceTime, like one-on-one, like, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm working on it.
I'm dead at the like my class.
Oh, but I am crying. No, I think you're killing it. I think you need to keep putting yourself out, making the TikToks, keep making the TikToks.
Here's the thing. I really think TikTok helps you with your personality. Not that I didn't have a personality before. I'm not saying that. But like, if you're on...
I guess I need to get a TikTok.
Yeah, you need to get a TikTok. And you need to follow me.
Okay. But I kind of enjoy the like arc of Kate enjoying it enough to then send it to me off of TikTok. It's like kind of a fun little vibe we have going.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But I do think TikTok like helps you like, I don't know, it's like you're practicing FaceTime. Yeah, it is FaceTime with your closest friends that you don't know.
Internet
and that are
friends.
gonna hype you up no matter what. Because on Instagram, it's like, but on TikTok, like random girls are like, you know what? Hell yeah. Like, go girl. Yeah. And it's just like, thank you. Like, I don't know.
It is much better on TikTok, I feel like.
Yeah.
And just more fun. You can post whatever you want. Like
Yeah.
Instagram seems so like businessy.
Yeah.
And,
but I am trying to get better about Instagram too.
I now actually just remembered that when I interviewed you, you told me the story of how Elle said you were like the worst interview of all time. And then this one was better. And I don't know why I just remembered that. And I was like, this is way better. And then you're like, I probably shouldn't have said that.
I was thinking
You're
about
great.
that before this. I was like, maybe I'll talk about that because it's like I had just won an event. It was very painful. Obviously, I'm going to like be not like breathing nicely and well put together. Like it's so funny because he didn't tell me that the interview was bad right after the interview. He waited until like the day was over and like I was like about to like leave and walk away from him and he like comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you something." He puts his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "That was the worst interview that I've ever seen in my life. And you need to compose yourself and keep yourself together because I don't want you to
shaming."
He's like, "I don't want you to become a meme." And I was like I was just like, what just happened? Like I was like, what? And that's the other thing. Sometimes I'll repeat things that he says and he'll be like, I never said that. Like he is a denier of things that he says. So like if you want to like quote him to use in an argument or something, you need to record it.
God. Timestamps and everything.
Exactly. Like he'll be like, when did I say that? I never said that.
Well, our interview was great and you did great. I think also if it makes you feel better, I always know like before certain workouts, I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to get a good interview after this, depending on what the workout is. Like if any workout that ends with an assault bike, it's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Like any workout that's fat. And like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Dallin's spit like drooled onto the microphone because he couldn't control his spit.
Yeah,
like, I mean, Brooke, like Brooke Wells was like, "Let me get myself together," and she bent over and her gum fell out of her mouth onto the like. This happens all like I have a montage that I've posted of people like Hannah Black was like, "I need to fix myself." She's like sweating, lopsided sports, but like this is normal. I understand you just came. Oh, yes. Every interview I do with Tola, he sits down, not before we start, in middle of talking, and then I'm like, okay, I'm sitting down with you.
Happening.
And then it's like an awkward crotch shot because I'm like not prepared to be sitting on the ground with him.
Yeah.
So there's lots of terrible interviews. I understand. Like I can't imagine finishing a terrible workout and somebody being like, "Here." Sometimes I feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it back?
Yeah, I did pick a wedgie in the interview. I did. So
Yeah, but sometimes that's involuntary. Like, what do you mean?
I didn't mean to. I think it has something to do with like I did gymnastics, and so like you're always like fixing your leotard.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with that. But I did pick a wedgie in the interview that I did with you. I watched that. Yeah. But I did watch that interview back from the event win, and honestly, I didn't think it was that bad. And also, I shouted him out. I was like, "Yeah, like I've been," because she asked me about Elle, and I was like, "Yeah, like he's done a lot for me, like da 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 da." And he still said that's the worst.
Shame. Well, he doesn't interview, so what does he know?
Yeah. What does he know?
He's the enigma. He's the engine.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll watch? Is he gonna watch this?
I think that he'll watch it, but I don't know. My phone's on do not disturb right now.
I hope so. This is great.
We'll see.
Is it time for hot takes yet or not yet?
Yeah.
Take it away.
So we always ask our guests a hot take before they go. This could be about CrossFit. It could be about food, life, people, whatever you want. Sometimes people say Nickelback's cool. Strava's the best running app. Anything at all.
Dating app.
Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza.
Oh, this is hard.
Take us at L's about to pop up in the comments.
He's somewhere secretly here. Why are you lying about what I said?
Okay. Hot take. Big Softy. It's an ice cream place in Atlanta. Soft serve has the best soft serve that you'll ever have.
So if we go to Atlanta, we need to go there.
You have to go to Big Softy. And I'll go with you. I'm actually going after this.
Right?
I'm actually going really soon. So
At 8 p.m.
Michigan is better than Ohio State. Go Blue. I went to Michigan.
Did you row there?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did crew?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good transfer, like, sport into CrossFit.
Yeah, it was good. It's so funny because I feel like so I did gymnastics from 7 to 17, and then and then I did rowing at Michigan, and I feel like the stuff that I am the best at is not either of those things. So,
do you not feel like you're good at rowing?
I'm like fine, but I'm not like. Let's not talk badly about myself.
How did you switch from, like, was someone like you'd be good at rowing? How did that
happen? Okay, so did gymnastics from
you have long femurs, you should be a rower.
Femurs. I shouldn't have been doing gymnastics. And my parents were like, hey, you can quit. Hey, you can quit. And I was like, no, I cannot quit. Like, I really wanted to go to the Olympics. And when I was like 9 years old, I found out I'm not on track to go to the Olympics. And it was like, I remember exactly where I was. Like, I was watching this like special about these girls who were like maybe a little bit older than me. Maybe they were like 12 and they were like getting ready. They were already like on the like junior national team and they're going to go to the Olympics. And I remember like crying to my mom being like, I'm not going to the Olympics. Like, they're homeschooled. Like, this is not what I'm doing. Like I'm not on the path. And she's just like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I was just like devastated. But then I just like stuck it out. I don't know why. And then I went to college. And so the Big Ten and Ivy League schools have kind of like these feeder programs into their varsity teams called the novice program, where they basically like teach athletic girls to row, and with hopes that they'll like be ready to be on varsity like the next year. And so I ended up walking on to the novice team and then was on like the varsity team for the rest of college. I got injured a lot, which was like really hard. But yeah, so I did that. And then after I graduated, I did undergrad and grad school at Michigan. And then after I traveled a ton. And do you guys know who Emily Bridgers is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she was my gymnastics coach.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, so she's my gymnastics coach from like, I don't know, probably like 13 or 14. I think I was 13 or 14 when I met her. I don't remember. Some like teenager. So she's my gymnastics coach, and I had like traveled after grad school a lot, and she has a gym here in Atlanta, and she was like, you should come to the gym. And I was like, I don't know. And so then I started going 3 days a week, and I would only go to the classes that she coached because I was like, I don't want to talk to anyone. Like, I don't know anyone, blah, blah, blah. And then I started like making friends and all of that stuff. And then I started going a lot more. And then eventually got to the point where I was like, okay, I really want to compete and like take this seriously. And that was like many years later. And ended up hiring Elle, and yeah.
Did you ever want to do gymnastics in college?
Yes.
Okay. It just didn't pan out.
It just like didn't work out. I was also always injured in gymnastics, so I can't remember which happened first, but like people used to make fun of me because I was always in a boot. And then because I had stress fractures in my Magic City does have one of the best lemon pepper wings in Atlanta. Yes, that's what I've heard. Also, I've never been to Magic City. And I had a bunch of stress fractures in my whatever the small bone is in your leg. Is it your tibia or your fibula?
Tibia.
Okay, in my tibia, and then I tore 3 ligaments of my ankle. I had a stress fracture in L5 S1, and I had to wear a back brace in like the 9th grade. It was so embarrassing, but luckily we wore uniforms and it was like during the winter. And so I would like hide it under my sweater.
You in baggy clothes. This is like your entire life.
That's how it started.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I would hide it under my sweater. And then like people would like, I don't know why people were punching my stomach, but they would like be like, ooh. And like my guy friends mainly. And I'd be like, yeah, like my abs. But they didn't know I had on the back brace.
Wow, you need to make a TikTok about that. That was a
I probably should. I wish I had more like photos of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a really embarrassing story that I just thought of, but I don't know if I should tell it.
No, you have to now. You have to.
Might as well.
Okay, it has to do with one of the times that I was in like a boot / cast. Okay, so I like this is gonna sound so like uppity. Our like cafeteria, we called it like the dining hall. So like you go in and you like wait in this line, and it had been raining outside, and I was wearing this like cast, and it had like I had a cast on, but you know those like shoes that you can put on the bottom of the cast. And then I was like, we were allowed to wear rain boots like with our uniform if it was raining, but only if it was raining, or if it was going to rain. And so I'm like waiting in line to like get food, and it's like pizza day, and pizza day was like really exciting. So like I get my pizza, my Caesar salad, and this like cookie, and like I come out, and there's this boy. I'm not going to say his name, but he was a junior, and like he was an attractive junior. And I come out of like, cause in the like line, you like go into this little room, like where you get your food and then you come out. I came out and he like winked at me, and it was literally like a movie. I stepped in like a puddle or something, and I like slipped on my on my shoe of my cast. And like my tray flew up in the air, and I landed on my butt. And when you drop your tray in the dining hall, everyone claps. And so everyone started clapping. And then I looked up, and that man was gone. It was really sad.
This is trauma.
I know. I was
Do you still like pizza?
Talking about my injuries.
Do you still like pizza?
Do I still like pizza? I don't like. I'm not like, oh, I need pizza right now. Like I'm not one of those people.
I think it's because of that.
It's more, oh, I need like a burrito or big softy.
That's hilarious.
This has been so fun.
I feel like a true yap session.
Yeah, my bad.
So much.
No, you're good. You're good.
Literally perfect. This was perfect. And I feel like there's so much more we could learn about. So we're gonna have you back on.
No, we need like in like 2 to 3 months so we can find out what the sauce company gave you, and if the Strava boy ever got back to you. We need the episode number like part 2.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna need an
I'll
update.
keep you guys updated.
Yes, we will let you go to Big Softy
and
get your ice cream. But this has been so fun. Thank you so much for coming on.
That was amazing.
Even the chat loved it.
Thanks for having me.
I cried this whole time laughing.
Yes, it was great. I needed this. Thank you so much for coming. We love you. You're the best. We'll have you on definitely again soon.
Okay.
Bye.
That was amazing. Oh my God. I'm dying. She's hilarious. I can't wait to interview her now in the future, because I feel like I'll have so many fun questions.
Yeah, that was amazing.
We're like in real life. Okay, guys, this show is brought to you by RF Subs. This the NSF certified brand trusted by athletes who demand clean, effective performance. From protein powders to peptides, RF Supplements has everything you need to perform at your best. No fillers, no shortcuts, just science-based formulas built for real results. Check them out at rfsupplements.com and use our code RF-ITBO, that's in the box office, for 15% off your orders. My favorite flavor is the wild cherry of their elixir that now that I'm a pro high rocks to be athlete, apparently, I'm having it like 2 to 3 times a day because I'm dying. And I think, what's yours? Lemonade?
I like the lemonade. I do think they have
It
a
is
mojito
good.
flavor, and I had it a long time ago. I think they still have it, and that is definitely also one of my top. They're all good. All the ones that I've tried are good.
I feel like they're the perfect amount of like being a little bit sweet but not sickly. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, agreed.
Like the lemonade almost just tastes like you like squeeze some lemon into your water, which I really like, especially when if you're drinking it post workout because
Yep.
you don't want it to be like ugh, you know?
No, I agree. It's like the perfect amount of flavoring.
I literally have lemonade in this right now because I'm chronically dehydrated from my new running volume in the last 7 days.
Oh yeah, Mesa's running High Rocks next weekend, guys.
If you don't know, check out my Instagram and you'll see this super last minute thing that was sprung upon me. But we'll have to do like a whole recap of Dallas and everything in my experience as this time. And I'll be coaching Friday. And then I have someone else from my gym is doing Saturday. And then I'm doing double Sunday.
That'll be
So
fun.
full
That'll be a fun week.
experience. Yeah.
Next week we have a guest on. So stay tuned for that. And then the following week is Thanksgiving, so we're gonna have to figure out what our plan is for that. And then Copenhagen in like literally a month.
I'm so excited. When you like reposted the thing that said like 40 days, I was like, oh my God, it's that close. Like it's crazy how quickly this happened.
So close. So we'll be there like a month from now. We'll do a live episode from there. And I'm
Together.
guessing, together in Europe, which is nuts. Crazy. I don't have
Melissa is
anything
doing
else.
this. Oh. All right, nothing. Sorry. Yeah, that's all. Have a good night.
You did great. Bye, guys. This was fun. Thanks for coming.